getting ready to demonstrate to you why Donald Trump and all of the nonsense about what he was going to do, what he was going to accomplish, what the root causes of his campaign was, that it was all just absolute nonsense, absolute lies, absolute hypocrisy. Donald Trump doesn't care. He doesn't care about lowering prices. And it was laid absolutely bare yesterday on MSNBC when Kevin Hassett was on with Ali Vitali. And she directly asked him, can you guarantee me that the prices won't rise because of these tariffs? And this plays a role with like the egg price thing and energy costs, and all of those things are increasing, even though Donald Trump promised. He promised during the campaign, and not in like uncertain terms or veiled references. He said plainly, flatly to the camera, looking into, we're going to lower your prices. Within 24 hours, all of your woes will be over because of the mighty leadership of Donald Trump. They're singing a different tune now, though. You see, when Biden's in office, way over here, I got to talk to the microphone. When Biden's in office over here and bad shit happens, prices go up, it's Biden's fault. It's terrible. Oh my God, this is a failure of leadership. He's abdicating his role because he's asleep in the basement or whatever. But when we're over here and Donald Trump is president and egg prices are up like 20% plus within just weeks of him taking office, then it's, prices fluctuate. So it's a different set of rules for Donald Trump. The dear leader can do no wrong. It's not his fault, even though he promised that he would take care of it within 24 hours. Now, of course, that's nonsense. No one thought he would. No one thought he could, because egg prices wasn't Joe Biden's fault, and it's not Donald Trump's fault. But you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If the stock market goes up because of you and your existence, like Donald Trump acts like, then when it goes down, it's also your fault. You don't get to have all of the benefits of a good time and then jerk the blame off on somebody else. No, it's not the term I meant to use, but it's Donald Trump. He's a jerk off, so he's jerking it off. Anyway, here's Ali Vitali with Kevin Hassett, and I really want you to bear in and really, really pay attention to the hypocrisy of this guy who is supposedly an educated individual, who's an economist, who understands how to project trends and knows very well the disparate influences that come to bear when it comes to consumer pricing indexes and where prices will go if Donald Trump devastates the economy with his tariffs. He's telling you right now, yeah, look, prices go up and down. He's letting you know, it's signaling, yeah, prices are going to go up. He just uses his Trumpian language to say it. Watch this.
So if you'd like, we could go to the blackboard and talk about the economic modeling and the elasticity of supply versus demand and all that stuff. But I usually save that for Ali Velshi.
I will happily, as a fellow AV, you can do whiteboards and blackboards with both of us. But then, given the fact that you say this is false, can you, without invoking the past administration, guarantee that prices won't rise because of these tariffs?
Prices move up, prices move down. That's the way the world works, right? The economy.
But you're an economist. You forecast trends like this. So will consumers see prices rise?
My expectation is that prices will fluctuate. And that when economists study the fluctuations of the prices, that they'll wonder what the causes were, and there will be many. And so am I confident that there won't be strong evidence of a price effect of tariffs? Yes, I am confident.
But there's also a CBS News poll that shows a majority, 66%, who say the president, not Biden, but Trump, isn't doing enough to lower prices. So what do you say to them, given this landscape of more tariffs likely coming?
Well, I'm always very respectful of what people say.
You're not respectful of the people because you're insulting their intelligence by doing your nonsense propaganda, you fascist enabler. Look, he went on to just blame Joe Biden for many, many, many things. Several things were repeated. I'm not going to go through the whole deal and play you can go find this. This is on YouTube, this interview specifically. Just search Ali Vitali and Kevin Hassett. But so it's it's Joe Biden's fault. All of these things are laid at the feet of Joe Biden. But when prices start rising during Donald Trump's administration, it's, no big deal. Prices move up, prices move down. That's the way the world works, y'all. When it's Donald Trump. But when it comes up during Biden, oh my God, what a failure. What a failure. My expectation is that, the prices are going to fluctuate. That's him telling you prices are going to go up because he knows. Because I think he has a PhD in economics. He knows, they know. But they have to pay for the tax cuts for the uber wealthy. I'm not talking about your rich family member. I'm talking about the Elon Musk types. The absolute top within the top fractions of a percent. They're going to get insane tax cuts that are being proposed by Donald Trump. And they got to pay for it somehow. Otherwise, they're going to add more than just $8 trillion to the debt in 4 years, like what happened with the first administration of Donald Trump. All this government efficiency bullshit. It's just what it is. It's bullshit. They don't care about that. They want to find some way to work the books, cook the books, work the numbers to make their tax cuts not as expensive, not saddle your grandchildren and their grandchildren with another 10 or 15 trillion dollars in debt that we'll be on the hook for. And it's guys like Kevin Hassett, fascist enabling puke. Look, just because you're an egghead with a pocket protector and glasses, I'm a little nerd guy, it doesn't mean he's not sinister. He should be using his education and his expertise for the truth, not to pad and give cover to the fascist Donald Trump. Anyway, what do you think? I'd love your opinion. You can comment below. That would be great. It would help the YouTube algorithm to share this channel, possible new subscribers and viewers who could then share and get engaged and try to make our planet, first of all, our country, a better place. If you want to help support this work, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Both those are great ways to help support this work, this channel, and the messaging. Follow me on social media. I'm on almost everywhere. Not this guy's Twitter, but everywhere else. Blue Sky and Instagram and TikTok and Threads. I'm not really active there very much, but at Dollemore is where you can find me, and I'd love to see you. Until then, have a good weekend. Be genuine. Take care of one another.